Jenson Button has suggested a penalty which could have a massive effect on Red Bull. Jenson Button has admitted losing wind tunnel access will really hurt Red Bull as a budget cap punishment. The 2009 champion stressed losing some wind tunnel allowance would have a major impact on Red Bull going into future seasons. It comes after McLaren boss Zak Brown pushed for Red Bull to be handed tougher sanctions after they were found guilty of breaching F1's budget cap. Alongside his suggestions was a 20% reduction of wind tunnel time for next season in a bid to impact Red Bull's development. When asked if that penalty would have an impact on Red Bull, Button stressed it would be a major concern. Red Bull already have less time in the wind tunnel than their rivals after securing the title last season, meaning any punishment would be a double blow. Speaking to Sky Sports F1, he said, "It would, because they won the championship last year, so they have less wind tunnel time for this year and following years. So yes, that's really going to hurt if they are not able to have as much wind tunnel time as they expected. They have a lot of money to spend, even if it's £10, 20, 30 million. They are able to give that money to one side. The issue I have is we are talking about 2 or 3 years' time. It's going to have an effect on them as a team, whereas they had the championship last year and they have the championship this year. Red Bull are yet to learn their penalty for breaking F1's budget cap allowance. However, the team are understood to have only broken the cap by less than 5%, meaning which is considered a minor transgression. It is therefore unlikely Red Bull will be issued a sporting penalty such as being docked championship points. But, it is believed many of Red Bull's rivals are desperate for more severe sanctions to be issued in order to set an example. Ted Kravitz suggested they are pushing for Red Bull to be excluded from the Constructors' Championship and lose their prize money. Martin Brundle hit back at the FIA for allowing teams to have any allowance on the budget cap and called for an urgent regulation change. This was supported by Button, who stressed the FIA should have been clearer when the cap was introduced. Button added, "It's a really tricky situation we have found ourselves in. I feel that 2 years ago when the cost cap came in we should have had, here's what happens if you overspend, and it would have scared teams.